Giant Pride, and got a few thoughts about the draft right here. And I just want to say, first of all, that I was watching this draft really closely, expecting there to be a trade for Edwards or Bolden, and looks like that's not happening. So I am disappointed in that, especially when I saw that amazing move the Jets made, to trade up and grab Sanchez. I figured, hey, the Browns lost their number one pick, so maybe they'll want to trade out for ours. Maybe they had some inside information that, we're giving up this number one, but we'll be getting another one. I think they traded out of the first round twice, if I'm not mistaken, the Browns did. So that gave me some hope that, hey, maybe something's going to happen. But it didn't. But that being said, I think so far this is a pretty good draft. I love the Hakeem Nicks trade. On my real channel, when I did a little draft preview a few weeks ago, I said that first round, it's either Hakeem Nicks or Kenny Britt for the Giants. And Hakeem Nicks is a good pick. He is kind of an Anquan Bolden type. I know Tuck the Beast was talking about this, but that's the observation on him. He's not the fastest guy, but he gets open. He's very physical, fights for the ball, and he makes a lot of yards after the catch. He's one of those guys that's hard to bring down, and he is an Anquan Bolden type. Now, what he'll do in the NFL, we don't know. So I'd be lying if I said I'm at least a little bit disappointed that we don't have a guaranteed number one receiver coming into this season so far. I mean, when you look at who we got, our most experienced receiver that we know is going to play next year is Steve Smith. Steve Smith's rookie season, although it was a really good one, was the Super Bowl. It was 2007. This will be Steve Smith's third season in the league. He didn't start the Super Bowl season throughout the year. He got worked in there, and obviously, as the season went on, they noticed, he's solid, so he pretty much got plugged in and was getting balls, pretty regular towards the end of the year and into the playoffs and the Super Bowl. So last year was his first full year as a starter. So we're looking at him as being, we could say, a 2.5-year veteran. Well, he will be at the end of next season. He's really like a 1.5-year veteran. And after that, what do we got, man? We're looking at, as much as I like Hickson wasn't even a starting receiver until Plax went down. So, you got that. Manningham is unproven. And now we're bringing in Nicks. Now I'm hoping that Nicks can come in and start. And that's a slim chance that he comes in and makes a huge impact, but let's hope that he does. I mean, that's not to say that a trade can't happen later on. I don't know. But other than that, I love Clint Centum. I cannot believe that he fell to where he was so we can pick him. Amazing. I think he's going to be solid. A lot of people are talking about the fact that, the Giants are so stacked on defense, and, why make that pick? Well, here's why I think we made that pick. We got some guys who obviously, in my opinion, haven't panned out. Brian Keel, very good player, but he can't stay healthy. Jarris Wilkinson, I love Jarris Wilkinson, okay? When the guy who's been healthy, he's been a beast. He has been such a good player. I mean, we saw him, against the Patriots last year. In 2007, in that last week of the season game, play a great game. Whenever he's in there, he's a beast. Problem is, he can't stay healthy. For 2-3 years now, coming into every season, a lot of Giants fans are like, oh, okay, Wilkinson's healthy. Finally, we get this kid in there. He's going to be great. It's just not happening. So I have a feeling they may be ready to cut some people loose, and I think Wilkinson may be one of them. And I could see Centum coming in and being one of those guys that gets some time. I'm not saying he's going to start or lock down an outside linebacker position because he's a 3-4 linebacker and hybrid. So in our system, probably we can still play outside, but we can see where he fits in. I see him getting some time. William Beatty, solid pick. You want to talk about a solid offensive lineman? That is a solid pick, and I am really happy about that pick. Probably more so than any of the other picks that we've made. And I just want to talk about what some of the other teams have done. And I gotta say, Macklin, good pick for the Eagles. I've been hearing the Eagles fans complaining about not having a receiver, Donovan McNabb. Let's face it, there's a lot of pressure from McNabb for the Eagles to bring in a good receiver, or try to build their receiving core. And this could be it for them. This could be the guy. Orakpo. What a pickup for the Redskins. This guy is going to be a monster. He's going to come in, and I think he starts. I think he starts next season for the Redskins. I think he's going to be solid. All right, you may not see him like right off the bat, but tell you what, by the end of the season, Orakpo is going to be in that defense making plays, and do not be surprised if he's a starter early through the season. Maybe halfway, but I don't know, man. I think Orakpo was a solid pickup for the Redskins. And I don't know, Cowboys. Did you guys even make any picks? What are you doing? Trading back? You want 100 picks? What is that? I don't know. I'm sure that Cowboys fans think it's brilliant. Whatever it is, it's brilliant. And I'm sure that the Giants did horribly today and yesterday. But yeah, I don't know what that's about, honestly. I mean, you know, I saw some graphic that said this is the first time since 1980 that the Cowboys didn't have any first or second round picks. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're going to trade back up today, but I just saw the 100th pick go down, so whatever. Oh, and one thing that I forgot to mention here, Ramsey Barden taking out 100. Now, I think that's, he's a decent player. He's got some potential. I think it's some added depth, but it leaves me with a little bit of a question, as in, why pick another receiver at 100? We have a decent amount of depth already at receiver. What we don't have is that number one surefire. Here's the guy. We know this is our number one guy going into the season. So maybe it just goes to the Giants' draft philosophy that they've always had and pretty much stuck to, and that's best player available. Maybe they thought that Barden was the best value at 100 to take him then. I still leaves me with a question of maybe that there will be a trade later on, that maybe they're going to package some of these guys, put together some kind of a deal for Edwards or Bolden. Who knows? But, I mean, I'm hoping if that doesn't happen, I mean, we're just going to have to hope that some of these guys work out and that the younger guys we have step up and we can get it done with the guys we have, And, Hakeem Nicks is solid, man. I mean, he's got a lot of potential, and, it's rare that a receiver comes in and makes an impact in his rookie season, especially in the role that we're expecting him to come in, and the way I see it, they're expecting him to make a big impact if that's what we're relying on. But, hey, maybe it's an omen, What happened the last time the Giants picked UNC Tar Heel in the first round? Yeah, Lawrence Taylor. Did he make an impact his first season? Now, I know he's a linebacker, but maybe it's a good omen. Just staying positive. All right, New York Giant Pride, Giants Mafia, Draft Day. I'm out.